Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to some more gameplay with They Are Billions. If you were just on the stream we were on a moment ago when my Elgato software decided it wasn't going to cooperate, I apologize for that. We are back live again. We're headed to the Coast of Bones in order to do the mission that's out there. Now this particular location is right along the coast. The water apparently provides really rich fishing, so we get a really good food supply in order to help boost our food for our colony. And that should be really helpful when we're trying to build out. Now, we did try this mission before. As you can see, I have, I have 4 failed attempts on it already. Because I tried it a few times before upgrading our troops. Now that we have made a few upgrade purchases to increase damage, we can get the workshop, and we have the farm as an option that we can expand to. We should find this mission maybe a little bit more manageable in order to get ahead. But let's just jump right into the game. They did make some tweaks to rebalance the game. So this used to have a mission objective of 50 days. It's now 60 days. So that certainly gives us a little bit of additional time. And then, of course, our command center can't be destroyed or infected because, you know, that would be bad things. Do we have technical difficulty, Fox? Yeah, we sure did. I started up the stream and everything seemed to be going okay. And then suddenly it wasn't. I saw like a flicker out of the corner of my eye, and I could see that there's normally like there's a display in the Elgato software that shows me my stream in real time, so I can actually see what I'm broadcasting, and it wasn't showing the same thing as I was seeing on my screen, and I knew there was something wrong. But
better be good. Yeah.
Okay, so this particular map, as I said, I have done a few times before without success. But because of that, I do have a good idea of what's on the map. The last time I played it, I was actually working on trying to record it. I did get to learn a little bit about where things are on the map. I cleared out just about the entire thing, and I'm going to turn down the sound effects just a little bit. Seems to be a tiny bit on the loud side. Hopefully that will help. Super Jack from Texas Wrath. Hello, and glad you got it fixed. Thanks, Texas Wrath. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. You should be doing this by yourself.
Right?
How about you bring a friend?
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, we got tents built before the first train comes in, so that's a plus. I don't need to see this here. It's funny, this shows 3 number of defeats as 3, but when I was going into the mission it says 4. It always seems to be 1 less when I'm in here, and I don't understand exactly why that is. And I'm not sure which one it's going to take for the score impact at the end of the mission, but I guess we'll find out when we get there. So all along the southern part of the map, right through here, it's all water. So there's actually even less map than what it shows on here to work with. And above this, there's an area that's all mountains and stuff. So we've got kind of a decent little enclosed area to work on. It's just sort of securing. We have our first group of population in. This train is also bringing me a load of gold because I have a perk for that, which is fantastic. I'm going to throw in a hunting cottage up here. And then that should give me enough room to get a second one down here. And we'll get our lumber going as soon as I get 300 gold again. Morning from Australia. Hey, Feisty Burger, or Feisty Badger rather. Sorry, can't even read today. Get a zombie sneak past your patrols and you died. Oh yeah, I've probably lost the game more often to those sneaky little individual zombies that roam in than I have to like the full-on waves of them. But do death tunnels work in this game? It depends on what you mean by death tunnels. The zombies have a tendency to stop and hit walls rather than just run past them until they actually like break through a point, and then they'll kind of flood through it. So. Like, if you tried to create a channel that was just all walls and fill in soldiers on the other sides, they would stop and hit the walls. They wouldn't just run down the channel. So if that's what you're referring to, then that doesn't necessarily work so well in this game. Okay, we have enough gold. Let's go ahead and build our first lumber mill. We got 13 of it built there. That's not bad. We can build a fishing shack down here. But I think I'm going to build instead our first Tesla tower. Try to expand down below here. So I can try to stagger out where the best placement is going to be for the fishing shacks. We want to try and like crunch them in as tightly as we can, maximize the food we can produce. And Ice Giant Wall started on the whole right side to head patrols. Are you talking? Was it on this mission you were doing, Durgan? That one little zombie snuck in.
Gotcha.
The waves in this one I found surprisingly challenging. This is a level 2 map. The ones we had done previously were level 1, so it's a little bit more difficult. But with the upgrades, so our ranger units are doing 20% more damage, which should help. But as we get those upgrades, it does make things significantly easier. Let's go ahead and expand it here. I'm trying to fill up as many tents early on as we can. Because every time the train comes in, didn't get those going soon enough.
Attention.
Every time the train comes in, it brings in all of your population that fills in your tents.
The train has arrived at the
So
station.
even just building these, you don't get the workers until the train arrives. Kind of makes it a little more challenging. Okay, we can put in fishing shacks now. Down here I can get it at 25. That's good for 21, and then I won't be able to build there. Good for 19. I'll have to expand out a little farther to the right side before we can actually build any further of those. I'm going to set these two on a counter patrol here.
Let's go.
They can roam back and forth and hopefully take out a few of these guys.
Building completed.
Building complete. Over here is our stone. We definitely want to rush over to that also if we can, because that's going to give us access to our soldier center, which is pretty important. That's fine. Someone bought a whole case of 70% dark chocolate mini bars, so you're taking 2 to work. Dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate. Got up for ice cream and noticed my wife had her feet on my dog and he was asleep. That's an odd way to sleep.
Attention. Building complete.
Is your dog used to being a footstool, or is that something new? Oops. Try to get a couple more tents in here. Alright, we get those built before the train comes in. That'll give us a significant boost in workers, and then also a nice boost in gold. The next time we actually get to tax our poor citizenry. The giant wall was a meadow. Oh yeah, there's a couple places in here you can make some really big walls. Hello from Canada. Hey, Banner. I'm in Canada also, actually.
Okay.
Attention. Building complete.
Where did I just send somebody? Oh no, don't go over there.
Okay.
Had the wrong group selected.
It's gonna cost you double.
Okay, you guys go on patrol here.
Yeah.
Control this side of things while we expand. Relatively early, I'd like to get my hands on the wood workshop. We don't yet have the warehouse. That's another thing we have to unlock. It's another perk for that one. We're out of energy. Guess that could be rectified. Yeah, that's a good spot. Bring on the tent. Which province am I from? I'm in Ontario. In southern Ontario, not far from Toronto. He's always doing that for her people. Nice. What a nice seaside condo. Hey, that's my leg.
You are gonna
That moment when you realize waterfront property isn't worth more.
Roger that.
This guy's wandering in over here. Kind of want to... It is going to be nice to have the Rangers doing more damage. I kept saying before when I was playing, it really seemed like they were doing less damage than they do in survival mode, and I think it's because they actually were. I'm not certain, but the fact that you have to upgrade their damage, I don't know, kind of makes me think that they are actually set at a lower damage level. Oh, you're in Saskatchewan? Nice. Alright. Keep building tents. I ran out of food. Okay, this is built over here now, so we can build another fishing shack. Whoops, that's not a fishing shack. 15. That's a terrible one. Yeah, I'm gonna go one more place over. We'll go 18. Normally, I like to try to bunch them in as like the minimum distance that they can be, but I'll take the extra 3 feet for one spot over, or the extra 3 food rather. And over here, we can build another Tesla tower to expand our reach. Same thing up here, I guess. Once we have that, we can build another hunter cottage and then maybe another lumber mill up there, too.
Attention. Building completed.
You'll be rooming through Saskatoon next week. You're driving pretty much across the country, aren't you? That'll be fun and stuff.
Attention. Building completed.
Building complete. And we... Oh, this building's not done. Wasn't the right one. Small world, Regina, Saskatchewan here. Oh, cool. Okay, so we can build here. That'll get us 5. We can build another fishing shack down here for 24. That's pretty good. And then another one up here for 16. Give me that sweet, delicious food.
The train has arrived at the station.
Evening, guys. Hey, Yvel. Welcome. So day 3, I think, you know, it's a good start to things. Obviously, we haven't gotten any pressure from zombies yet, so everything looks good until the moment the zombies start to walk in, and then, you know, stuff goes downhill fast, but as a starting point, this isn't too bad. Let's try and get another hunter's cabin in here somewhere. That's good for 20. Ooh, actually, where's a good lumber mill location? 16, 12, 10, 7. If I build that hunting cabin there, I can't put in a lumber mill that's going to be reasonably good. So maybe we'll focus on that first. We can get 12 from there, and then we can put a hunter's cabin in here for 17, so that's alright.
Attention.
Hey, you have a new badge. 1 year. Awesome, Toolkit. Thanks again for clicking that join button a year ago, and thank you for continuing to be a member. Much appreciate the support.
Building completed.
Congrats on the 1 year anniversary. Okay. I have a need for more power, but I also need gold. I'm gonna put another good cluster of tents in here, which will help boost our population again. But what I really want to get to is 20 stone, so that we can get that that soldier center built as soon as possible. Hey Scott, how are you? New junk food would be the standard for the road trip, so you lost 10 pounds in advance. Nice. And it tends to be a lot of fast food and like munchies and stuff in the car when you make a long road trip, right? Completed sawmill. That's good. More wood.
Building completed.
Go wrong with more wood. So, CrypticFox, what do you lose? The penalties applied, are they applied only to your score or to the research points? Seems to only be to your score. It doesn't seem to affect your research points. The research points are kind of predefined and they don't seem to go down. So, in this case, we'll earn 200 Imperial points, or 200 Empire points, and 180 research. We can double check at the end when we finally get past it, but I'm almost certain it's only the score that's affected. Hey, Nova Girl. Welcome.
The train has arrived at the station.
Okay, we can build another power station here. Take that in the corner. Need more space over here. The train track makes this sort of an interesting dynamic in this game, because you can't build sometimes where you think you're going to be able to. Especially where the track curves, it consumes more space. You have less buildable room there. Hey, Sovereign Prax, how are you? I am excellent, thank you. We had a great day today. Beautiful weather. Got some stuff done outside. Went swimming with my daughter. Got a key to another new game that I'm going to try out on the channel. Probably just as recorded stuff, not so much streamed. It's been a good Saturday for me.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay. More tents. Trying to maximize this space in here as much as we can.
Attention. Building completed.
Good population boost. We're down to the point where we're out of food now. So now it's really going to come down to, let's produce some units so we can find space to expand to. I have noticed on this map there's quite a few zombies. And part of it is that there's a couple of doom houses. So we kind of have to take those out. And then expand out. We can expand along the coastline, and that'll give us access to more fishing shacks, so more food, which is good. But I am going to need soldiers to, or well, units to do that, I guess. We'll start with rangers. And we have just enough now for the rangers. I think I'm going to put them in here. Yes, more tents. Gonna get the business class train back at the end of the trip. It's gonna be nice. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I've only taken business class on the train once, I think. It was significantly better than riding in the regular coach. With like free drinks and newspaper and stuff, a lot more seating room. The seat was much more comfortable.
The train has arrived at the station.
No more flying to visit friends. I don't mind flying actually, aside from the cost of it. You know, the price being a real pain, but have barbecue with some. Yeah, barbecue with some, but living in a condominium hard, especially. Yeah. Oh, that would be. I mean, sometimes you can have it on like a patio or something, if depending on your condo rules or what have you. It's just not the same as cooking on the barbecue in the backyard. What population do we have to reach? This particular map, we need to reach a population of 800, which is it is a challenge. We're gonna now we do have one of the research buildings, the wood workshop, which will let us upgrade to cabins, which will help a lot with our population density. Spreading out with tents to get to 800 population is crazy. Like, you need so much room. But we have to get to population 800, and we have to resist all the swarms. The first one's coming on day 18, so we have 13 days to get ready for that. The music is annoying right now. You don't like the music? Is it too loud? I mean, I can turn the music down if it's super loud, but I kind of like the music in this game. That's some good ambiance. All right, I want to build more tents, but I gotta capture more room. I have to wait a moment while we produce some units. As long as we have spare wood capacity and we have some gold to work with, we might as well start to set up some wooden defenses.
You again.
This group, I'm going to make sure they stay behind this wall while they patrol. On top of it, I feel like Cryptic's the kind of guy who'd enjoy Sid Meier's Civilization game. I have Civilization 6. I didn't put enough time into it to get actually good at it. Yeah, but I probably would. I mean, like I said, I played Civilization 6 because I have that, but there's a lot I don't know about the game, and I feel like a complete noob when I try to stream a game like that I don't know anything about, because there's so many people that are already so knowledgeable about it. Expand right first. It's more fertile and more coastline for fishing. Yeah, there's coastline for both sides, actually. So this side, this is the edge of the map right here. We can only build out to about this spot, I think. And then to the left, we can go all the way out to here and build. So it's actually a similar distance to either side, I think. How are you enjoying our campaign? This has been awesome so far. I was really looking forward to the campaign for this for so long. Now, don't get me wrong, the survival mode is great. I've put a bunch of hours into the survival mode. It's so much fun. It took me a long time to get good at managing enough in the game that I could get past some of the levels and stuff. Now that I played it more, I'm kind of rolling along, which is good. But I love the variety in the campaign, in the sense that there's not just this type of gameplay anymore. Now it's also some of the missions and the hordes. But yeah, great. I love this game. Still struggle with 200%. Man, I'm still playing on 100%. I think in the regular mode, I tried. Somebody bribed me to try one round on my stream using 700%. That's somebody being Durgan, and it did not go well. We died on the first wave. Part of it because the placement that I got just had like horrible food supplies and stuff. But yeah, it's challenging. I like that about this game, though. It's not an automatic win, you know. Like, you like Civ 5 better than Civilization 6, you mean? You play Company of Heroes 2? No, I can't say I've tried that one. Okay, I have a little squad of 5 here, so let's take these out. I actually also have enough to build another soldier center, so we're gonna do that. We'll try expanding out to the right here. We'll see what's out on the right side. I know we can build along the shoreline, which is great. I think I know how to play the game properly, since I've not really done much else for the last 3 years. I bet, yeah.
Yeah. Chase my arrows.
You know, it's one of those things where I've noticed that when it comes to games and stuff, it's not always the people that have the most to do with it that are the best at it. There are some people who are just really good at this kind of like micromanagement style game.
What's up? Any infected around?
There are a few people I've seen streaming it that are just insane. Like, I can't understand the level of ability they have in these kinds of games. They walk through the 800% games and make it look like nothing, and it just kind of blows my mind a little bit. Archer Rush is new Zergling Rush. Yeah. In this, though, I found that the archers are weaker, so it can provide some challenges that way. I maimed my my food production a tiny bit by putting a post over here, but it'll be alright. Well, here too, actually. This game reminds me of Stronghold.
Attention.
It's very similar, especially look at the heads-up display. Well, a lot of these real-time strategy games have a very similar kind of heads-up display system. The core game mechanics are often very similar. I mean, it makes sense because it's the type of genre it is.
My bow and arrows are ready. What? Yeah.
A lot of the same kind of like hotkeys and stuff too. I've noticed. We have enough to.
Forces are in danger.
We have enough to build a woodwork shop. If I can find a place to stick it down that's going to be safe, which is kind of the challenge on this map. I could put it over here. This puts it awfully close to where zombies can come wandering in, which I don't really like the idea of. I guess I'll stick it over here instead. And I'll move this patrol out just a little bit.
I hope you're not wasting my time. What? You are gonna pay me for this, right?
The train
It's like watching Brothgar play Oni. He's so higher up, it's like a different game. Yeah, when it comes to
My bow and arrows.
Brothgar, he's an engineer by trade too. Did I lose a unit? No. Hurry up and kill him. There we go.
What's up? Any infected?
He's an engineer by trade, so he comes by that kind of approach to things sort of normally. But what text did I get? I upgraded my Ranger's damage by 20%. I unlocked the where is it here? The woodwork shop. So we have access to that, and I upgraded the farm. So with the woodwork shop, we can get wooden cabins, which will be great to increase our population density. And the farms will help a lot with food production on this map.
Here we go again.
There seems to be lots of land we can build in that it should give us a decent amount of food.
My bow and arrows are ready.
I even looked at this game in about a year. When was campaign mode finally added? Just this past week.
A new task.
They've been working on it for a really long time, and they've come out with so much. There's something like 60 hours worth of additional content, I think they said, in the campaign mode. Which is pretty nuts. I mean, considering how easy it is to spend a lot of time in this game as it is.
A new task.
Adding another 60 hours of campaign should be fun.
My bow and arrows are ready. As long as
Okay, down here we can throw in... I want to go to the middle of the Tesla Tower. I guess I will. I'm going to build a secondary wall out here. With my luck, the attack is going to come from the left first, though.
What? I hope you're not wasting my
I'm
time.
gonna try and clean out both sides at the same time a little bit. Yeah, it added 2 new survival maps too.
Oh, more orders.
And I noticed there's with the 2 survival maps, there's an option to play one that's a little bit more simple. I think I don't necessarily want to
A
say.
new task.
building complete.
Maybe simple's not the right word. It's like slightly easier because I know that some people found the difficulty of the game a little bit daunting when it comes to trying to start into it.
Has
My
arrived at
bow
the
and
station.
arrows are ready.
Okay, we can build another. Oh, I need energy. Wasn't paying attention to my energy reserves. Mistakes are made. Okay, this is ready. Let's research farm first, and then I'll go
What?
in cottages because we're gonna need that food supply before I can build any cottages anyway. There'd be more content too, but how much more is up for debate. However, the next thing to talk about is official mod support. Oh, Jessica, are you actually with? Are you with the team?
You again.
Are you involved in the development for the Air
My
Billions?
bow and arrows are ready. A new task. You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Yeah, with all the mistakes I did, it's definitely. Yeah, I don't know that I can call it a
Let me
mistake
put
anymore.
an arrow in his head. Yes.
It's more like just me
My
being me.
bow is ready.
Oh, you work for them. Awesome. Welcome to the stream, Jessica. There's Deep Forest, which is the new easiest map, and there's Caustic Land, which is 900% difficulty. I can't even. I have trouble with like 140% difficulty. Like, I can't even imagine 900%. It blows my mind that people can actually do that, and I know that people can. I've seen people walk through the 800% like it's nothing.
What do you want now?
Makes me just a little jealous.
Great.
I may have to admit. Let's move our patrol out here,
Gotcha. You again.
and I'm gonna send these guys up
Okay.
here.
But it's gonna cost you double.
I can't remember where the build limit is over here, but it's
Gotcha.
like right along this threshold, I think. They'll ever colonize resources and go. Yeah, I love when the train runs over the zombies. It's like one of my favorite things.
For this, right?
I take a kind of weird, perverse pleasure in it.
Search
Oh, that. Oh, I shouldn't build that one there. Hold on. Destroy. I want to build this out a little bit farther so we can get better reach.
attention. Building completed.
You again.
Okay, this patrol needs to move out again.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna give him a little bit of a curve path. You guys get up there and help. Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! It should be kiting. Oh, I lost one. I should have been kiting. Lots of gold, lots of resources available in terms of workers, so let's produce a whole bunch more archers.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Oh, first veteran. No, you're supposed to be on patrol.
Okay. What?
Actually, I'll give you a couple
Roger
friends.
that.
Attention. Building completed.
Great idea. No,
Wait a minute, you
I'm
come
just
here.
kidding. Gotcha.
There, and then there.
Oh, here we go again.
Poor ranger. I should have pulled her back. She's just adding to the hordes against us. So it looks like this is the edge of the area where we can build right here. So I'm gonna block off this area, and we'll try to build in here. I'll leave this one open for a little bit at the top. I think I'm gonna put one more Tesla tower. Oh, can't really get a really good placement of this one because of the track. Put 2 Tesla towers in.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? My arrows are ready. What? Yeah.
Let's join your friends
you
over
are
here.
gonna pay
Keep
me
cleaning
for
this
this,
side
right?
out. We can build more fishing shacks down here. At least I thought I could. Can't fit anything in here. Oh man. I thought I would be able to get at least one more after the one I put on the shore over here, but it would appear not.
So tired. Last night was amazing.
Get him. Okay, let's research the cottages when we have the money for that. As soon as these are built, I have the wood available. I'll throw up on a wall.
Attention. Building completed.
Most I ever played was 250%. Oh, yeah, that'd be tough. Like I said, I think 140% is about the most I've done so far. I tend to leave it on the 100% level, but as you go up map to map, it increases a little bit. Okay, we'll put our fancy train doors over here. Oops, not that. I ran out of wood again.
What?
Story of my life. You almost beat 200%, but it stopped you at the end. Oh yeah. Which map were you on? Were you doing this one at 200% or something else?
You again.
Oh, more wood. Scaling gets crazy as you go up in percent. It does, yeah.
My bow and arrows
It's so
are
good
Train
though.
has arrived at the station.
Like I said, I've been waiting for the campaign mode for this. Well, it feels like forever. As they continue to work on it, they were pushing out updates and stuff to the game throughout the course of development, which was awesome. But it's one of those things where, like, when you want something, it's really hard to wait for it. And so far, everything I've seen of the campaign, I actually really like. I've seen, like, I don't know, I've seen some comments from some people that I didn't agree with, but from my perspective, I think it's fun. Triple up the walls down here. Need more wood. I'm gonna be in trouble on this side of things if the wave comes from this
My
left
bow
side.
and arrows are ready.
So maybe I should hold off expanding here a little bit. We have 7 days until it shows up. Actually, 7 days is quite a bit.
What's up?
We can expand.
Anything around?
Yeah, I've always run out of wood. Stop playing after the Giants release, so you probably missed loads.
Attention. Technology.
Yeah, there's been a number of different changes. So they added things into the game environment where you're wandering around on the map and you can find stuff, which is cool.
Attention. Building completed.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Hit F4 and you can see map boundaries. Oh. Oh yeah, you can also hit the middle, click the middle mouse button. I forgot it shows it when you click. So here's the edge of where we can build over here. And then the edge is over here where we can build on this side. Now, the nice thing is any swarm that comes in here, they're going to hit this wall. They won't decide, let's ignore these guys and just go around them, which is a plus, but there is an opening spot up here where they can come in too, I think.
Here we go
Okay,
again.
let's send a squad up
Straight
here.
to the heart.
And this one
Okay.
here can go on patrol on this side.
I hope you're not wasting my time. Taste my arrows.
Okay, you guys go defend up here a little bit and kill off some zombies. This group, I don't really need patrolling down here anymore. I can actually just set them on patrol right across the opening.
Are you sure?
Like so. I'm all out of workers, so we're going to do some work here. Can't build another mill without workers either. Alright, so we're going to need... I have... Oh, wow, I have lots of food now. And a reasonable amount of wood. So let's maybe work on setting some wood cabins in here. Can't build there. Yeah, let's go tight in here. Alright. That'll give me the population I need. I need power. Down to 2. It affects the zombie pathing or going to be exploited. I'm not sure I understand what you mean by fixing the zombie pathing. They do have a tendency to focus on, well, I mean, you can kite and stuff, but and they have the, they'll tend to focus on buildings and stuff when they see them, which is actually kind of handy. Stop focusing for 2 seconds and the zombie slips past. It's the single wandering zombies that kill me more often than anything else. I've died to those far more often than I have, like, the full waves. Can you upgrade tents in the campaign? You can, as long as you have the wood workshop and you've researched the cottages. I didn't upgrade because I needed workers, and I just was trying to get a big boost right at once, so I just built them directly. Now we need more power. Still says I need workers. Oh, right. We gotta wait for the train to show up with the...
This better be good.
Train to show up with the people in it. That takes a little getting used to after playing survival mode. Having to wait. After you build something, you don't have it instantly. You've got to wait for the train to come along with your supplies.
Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
They straight line to the base, and you could ignore some defensive areas. No, they still kind of straight line to the base, but I feel like that's kind of like zombie-like behavior. I mean, for the most part, I would expect that zombies aren't going to be putting a whole lot of forethought and planning into what they're doing. Okay, I'm gonna do double layered defenses here again because I've made the mistake on this map before of not having a good defensive setup. Oh, this is gonna be hard to get a. I don't know if I can even put my gates across here. Ooh, I can't. I gotta get a straight spot for the gate to cross. I guess back here is it? Wow. Otherwise, I'll have to go out here. I guess that's what I'll do. All right. I don't. This is gonna be a really weird wall set about here, but we'll build a sally port they can run out of and go attack the front. Ranger kiting for the win. Yeah, kiting is super helpful in this. Oh, speaking of, I'm gonna have to pull back and kite.
What's up? Any infected around? Great.
I have a whole other group of rangers that I'm not paying attention to right now because I'm busy focusing on these guys.
Gotcha.
Just keep shooting them.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
This particular ranger trained with the archery unit for 4 years, so she could run around as bait. Super proud.
Yes. Gotcha.
Just go in circles. I'm dragging more of them as I go. This is not entirely what I want to have happen.
Gotcha.
I mean, it kind of is because I'm whittling them down, but.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's doing that. Can I? Okay, yeah. I have population again. Pause that for a moment. Okay, they can play Ring Around the Rosie later. I'm gonna try and get a nice burst in power production. There's also free power, like right here. I guess I gotta grab. Might as well get it now.
Whatever you
They
say.
are attacking the
As long as
colony
you pay.
defenses.
Where's that? All right.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
They are. That's not good. No, no, that was the kiter. I left her out there all by herself. Medal of Honor for being the best bait. Did they only give it to you posthumously, or like if you survive, you're just like, all right, you did your job, good enough. If you die, they give you a medal, but
Our forces are in danger.
if you live, you did nothing special. Okay. Oh no, you weren't supposed to shoot that yet.
Aren't there other units to bother?
All right.
Units
Great.
under attack.
Just gonna double check on these guys. Oh, they're fine. You know what? I'm gonna put this whole group here on patrol.
Are you sure?
There's no reason not to have them wandering over there
Oh,
protecting stuff.
Here we go again. Okay.
Building completed.
As long as they're standing there, they might as well do some kind of work.
Are you sure?
I was so glad that I was able to buy the damage upgrade for the Rangers.
Yeah.
They desperately needed it. A couple of times on this
Sure.
map with the
You're
wave,
gonna pay me for this,
like
right?
I just kept having to, as my walls crumbled, I kept having to fall back, and I had like 40 Rangers, and I was just not doing enough damage.
The train has arrived at the station.
There's only like one place on this map, I think, too, where you can get the iron that you need to make
Sounds interesting.
soldiers, which I'm gonna have to try to build up to,
Yeah.
because they shred. Zombie numbers are still limited inside them. They are, yeah. So we're gonna lure out as much as we can, and then we'll smash it down. And fortunately, there's none of the big fat boys or the zombies that jump over walls and stuff in here. At least not at this difficulty level. I don't know about other difficulty levels.
What?
Day 14. We have 4 days until the wave comes in.
Is that all?
First wave, anyway.
So boring. Okay. Roger that.
No, I'm not gonna.
Are
It's
you
getting there fast.
Yes. Great.
Just keep splatting them.
Faster than my bow.
Day 18. When are they swarming? At some point at day 18 is when they come in. We'll get the first wave, and we don't know which direction they'll come from. It'll be either the east or the west.
Great.
Everything to the north is blocked off by mountains, and to the south is blocked off by water. So we
Okay.
know it's in one of two directions.
Gotcha.
Which is a plus. I mean, it's already
Okay.
improvement over
It's gonna
survival
cost
maps
double.
where, they could come from any direction.
What?
Is that all the zombies yet?
You again.
Tell me they're all dead. Oh, come on.
What's up?
How many people live in this
Anything
house?
around? Okay, let's do this.
Or lived in the house, I guess. They're probably not living there so much anymore.
The train has arrived at the station.
Yes.
As far as I know, higher difficulty just increases the number of zombies and shortens the time
Gotcha.
limits. Okay. Yeah, I haven't tried any higher difficulties in the campaign yet.
You again.
I know in
Buddy,
survival
now
maps,
in his head.
having like the really high difficulty increases the number of giants and stuff too, which is kind of a nuisance.
Yeah. Straight to the heart. Gotcha.
At some point, this is going to run out of zombies, I swear.
Okay. Are you sure?
Give me time.
Great.
Oh, while this is working, I really should be producing more rangers. Actually, I need to upgrade some housing. We have plenty of power now. We have a decent amount of food. Let's upgrade housing. Oh no, I ran out of wood. All right.
What do you want now? Okay, let's do this. What?
I need more rangers though to defend against this first wave. It's not gonna be enough. Fire faster! Gotta kill the house. Yeah, we're working on it.
You are gonna pay me for this.
There's so
right?
many of them that come out.
My bow
Building
is
So
ready.
as we draw them all out, oh man, there's still more.
You again. Yeah.
The more that we draw out, the less that should be coming out of it.
Gotcha.
In theory.
What? A new task.
They are trying
Oh
to
no,
break through.
It's gonna
I
cost
did
you
that wrong.
double. You again. Yes.
Shoot the ones that are right in front of you. You're taking damage.
Defenses are being
There we go.
attacked.
Yeah.
Alright, they'll be fine over there.
What?
The walls are
Okay.
under attack.
Right.
I know, but it's only got like
Yeah.
2 zombies. It's fine.
Let me put an arrow in his head. A new task. Yeah.
At least we're getting veterans.
Gotcha. Whatever you say. As long
Jessica,
as
if you're still here, if we leave the Doom houses for a period of time,
Yes.
do they get more zombies that come back in them? Do they like respawn inside over time?
Yeah.
Or is it just like you draw them out once and that's it?
You again. Gotcha. What's up? Any infected?
I don't know if I've ever left one long
I
enough
hope
to
you're
see
not
what would
wasting
happen,
my
but
time. Yeah.
I have 2 days. I don't have time for this. I want to get rid of this house.
You call that a
Nope,
plan?
they just have a set amount. Okay, good.
Yes.
That is a plus. I just love that we're getting veterans here.
Okay. My bow is
If nothing
ready.
else, the having all the zombies come. There we go. We finally tapped it out. That will give me
Better be
supplies.
good.
I have a lot of gold right now, so there's no point picking that up. I have a decent number of workers. I'm gonna make another soldier center. Never mind. ran out of population again. We have wood though. We have gold. We can do more upgrading. Now we can send these guys in to play cleanup.
Yes. This better be good. Oh, here we go again.
Nice. Okay, I need to finish my wall down here too, but I need a lot more wood for that.
What?
I maxed out my gold again.
What do you want now?
Attention.
Great.
Building completed.
I'm looking forward to getting the warehouse because then I'll be able to increase the amount of stuff that I can store. I keep maxing out. In the interim, I could build more tents and then upgrade these to cottages later. Where am I going to build these things? I mean, I guess I could build down here. I am a little bit worried about where the wave's gonna hit next, or first. But this should do for now. And then we should have the ability, yeah, we can make a farm, so we can put that in here. That's good for 50 if I build one in there. There's not much land over here we can build in. It's all kind of sandy.
My bow and arrows are ready.
There's a gap in my eastern wall. Yeah, there is a little one. They're not really likely to run around it. They're more likely to hit the wall down here if they see it. But in the interest of not going splat out of ignorance, just trying to build that up a bit. More food. Do you have time to swap some of your veterans out for new rangers and try to train up units? A little bit. We have like 1 day, so not really so much.
Okay.
The next group that I send out though, I'll take out the veterans and leave them behind, and we'll send out other units to work on leveling them up. This is going to bring in a population boost for us, which is good, because I'm going to want more rangers.
Attention. Building completed.
All right. Give me as big an army as I can get by day 18, please. Still have food available. Let's build more tents. Oops. Actually, I have a little bit of wood. I could even build.
Dozens of infected are near the colony.
Coming from the east. All right. Let's not build those houses I was thinking of.
What? You.
All of you go over here.
Okay.
All of you go over here.
Gotcha.
Now here's the test. Are they going to come out from this opening or up here somewhere? Because if they come out up here, I'm in a lot of trouble. This is wide open, and I'm going to die. Hey Fox, just found you, but you play two of my favorite games.
My bow and arrows
Tab and
are
Oni.
ready.
Love the stream. Keep it up. Thanks, Tyson. Two of my favorite games too.
You again.
I play a lot of Oxygen Not
I
Included.
hope you're not wasting my time.
I want to take these guys away from patrolling over here, but I know if I pull them away, like almost guaranteed, I'm
This better be good.
gonna get splatified.
Yeah.
All right, we'll leave those 4 on patrol there.
My bow and arrows are ready. What?
How ready are they? They better be super ready. Please show me the arrow down below. Show it down low. Show the arrow down low.
My bow and arrows are ready.
If the arrow's up high, I think I'm gonna die. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna die. I did not build enough defenses up here to handle this. Okay, hold on. I need at least a wall through here. Just pick off the zombies so I can build the wall, please. That was a sloppy wall, but whatever.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Okay, all these units are gonna have to go over
Better
here
be good. Okay. But it's gonna cost you double.
because they're gonna come like right. Oh, they might come down and hit this corner because that wall's there. Curious to see what happens
My
now.
bow and arrows are ready.
I have a little more wood. We can build across here, I guess. No, yeah, they're coming right along this tree line right here. Get them! I have no fallback position here. I should try to build one of those too. Give me a place I can retreat to, please. I need wood. Hurry with the wood! Cut trees faster.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Actually, this swarm doesn't seem that bad. With the plus 20 damage I'm getting from my rangers, they're actually handling it fine. I think we'll be alright.
My bow and arrows are
That's good.
ready.
Good, good, good. Derpy like an oxygen. I make so many derpy ladders and oxygen not included. Well, derpy pipes too, I guess. I just kind of, well, I kind of derp out everything. Wow, that was significantly easier than it was when I tried this before. Okay, that's great. I feel like some of those upgrades kind of helped a little. Let's build some housing out here. I'm really low on wood, so I'm going to chop down some of these walls. I don't need this much wall out here anyway when there's no waves coming in. So the wood will be more useful now than anything else. I'll delete that too. Oh, I can't. Good times. Okay. Audio isn't choppy for you? Oh, that's a shame. Sorry to hear that you have a little bit of choppy audio. Hope it gets sort of sorted out. Every now and then, YouTube has these funny little hiccups with quality, I find.
Sure?
Okay. Down here, I'm going to expand a little farther out. We're going to try and maximize the waterfront territory we can control.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Actually, scratch that. I'm going to give myself buffer room here instead. Let's build a wall down here. I'm going to block off here. I'm going to fall back with my units and just patrol inside the wall so I can cover kind of both entrances here. And instead I'm going to look for grassland to build farms on because we have farming. I don't really need the waterfront so much. We can build a few houses down here too. Are zombies still attracted by noise of demolishing walls? They're kind of attracted to noise of everything. Like other zombies hitting the walls, you shooting them.
A new task.
Probably the demolishing walls. I haven't really noticed
Attention. Building
so much with that.
What?
Let's go up here with this big squad. So distracted by watching this, your dog took it upon himself to eat your sandwich. Oh no, sandwich fail.
The train has arrived at the station.
No, you know what? I have a bunch of veterans in here. I wish I could. Is there a way to select just the veteran units out of this squad? Because if I double click them, I get everybody. That would be a great feature, incidentally. If you had the ability to... Oh, no! Oh, I just did that. I forgot I hit Q. I just made them shoot my own veteran. just killed a veteran for nothing.
Building completed.
Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
She was. It was her own fault. She failed at kiting and had to be executed. That was the problem with that veteran. It wasn't me. It was her. I can't believe I did that. Even the sound of other zombies can attract zombies. Yeah, I've noticed that. So when they're attacking, you end up getting even bigger waves of stuff because more of them come to help. They're like, "Ooh, what's going on over here?" Yeah,
Yes, tell
that
me.
was stream fail. Stream fail. Research stuff and your gold is capped out. I've got everything researched. So we're not on a survival map right now. The only things I could research were in here, and they're not available anymore.
Faster than my bow.
So now instead what I'm going to do is over here there's some iron. And I only know that because I've done this map a couple times already and failed at it. But there's an iron deposit here I want to capture so that I can work on getting some
Yes,
soldier
tell
units.
me, but be quick.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Maybe I should leave more in this patrol over here.
What?
Let's add one more over here.
Roger that.
Oh, and this little corner up here, they almost don't even see them up there.
Yes.
Which means they could be pecking at my walls a little bit. Guessing you can't build a stone workshop yet. Nope, I don't have that unlocked yet.
Okay.
As you progress through the campaign, you earn research points that you can use to unlock different things. And the cool thing about that is you get to spend the points how you want to. So you can pick the order that you're unlocking things. For this particular batch of points, I unlocked the wood workshop and the farm so that we could boost our food production and our population density.
The train has arrived at the
Howdy,
station.
enjoyed yesterday's Hell Night. Oh, yeah, that was good. It was fun. I did not like going to the Path of Pain, though. I'm not doing that ever again.
It's gonna cost you double.
We did clobber the White Palace last night though, which was good. After many a failed jump. Is it possible to build an outpost without expanding Tesla range? No, it's not. You have to.
Sure.
Your command center is the start of things. That's where all your power bridges from, and you have to use your Tesla towers to branch out from that in order to expand the territory you can build in. So you could build like a chain of Tesla towers, I guess, to almost have like a power line system that goes out to where you want, where you decide you want to build your little satellite area. Ooh, there's free food up here. But you can't just build one in isolation, unfortunately. I mean, I say unfortunately, but I actually think it's kind of a good way of limiting your capability in the game, because otherwise, you know, you could just do some insane stuff. Let's have. Well, I'll keep them patrolling there for now. Got another veteran here. Playing at the same time as you, single zombie poked a cottage. It happens so often, so often. It's not the big waves you have to worry about, because you know they're coming and you prepare for them. It's the little individual guys.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Especially early on, you know, when you're, if you play like I do, like I generally try not to build too many walls really early,
Attention.
so that I have room to expand quickly and I don't have
They
to
are
keep
trying to break
like
through.
knocking them down and stuff.
You pay. Let me put an arrow in his head.
Okay, I want this ground here because it's got lots of grass. So if I can actually seal off this side, the iron is in here. There's kind of a lot of stuff I got to clear out here still,
The
but
train has arrived at the station.
it'd be really good to be able to get
Faster
some
than
good
my
food
bow.
production in here, because I've pretty much run out of room. I can build one more down here. I guess that would be something. 17 there or 19 down here. Let's do the 19. Where am I?
What? You again?
What'd I do? I feel like I just sent somebody to the wrong place. Who did I have picked? Nobody. Okay, we're good.
A new task.
Here's another little doom house. Need to use that wood. Yeah. I'm gonna build up walls over here. I was waiting for this Tesla tower to build so I could expand out to here. Like so, and then we're gonna bridge off down to here, and I'm out of wood again.
You again. This better be good.
Okay, oh, pull back.
What?
Yeah, we need
I
one
hope
kiter.
you're not wasting my time. Gotcha.
Attention. Building completed.
Roger that.
Building complete.
Straight to the heart.
Work
You order,
complete.
you pay.
I want to play, but I want to carry on watching too.
Yes.
That's what they make cell phones for.
Gotcha.
Watch on the cell phone, play on the computer.
Okay.
You know what amazes me about games like this is you look at the level of gameplay and quality and the amount of time that can go into a game like this from a player's perspective. Like, I know people that have put like 1,000 hours into this game or more, and then you get like the campaign that adds on, what gives all that additional time, and you could do it at different levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should have used the veteran kite. You're right. It's just hard to pick them out of here. You got to individually click them.
Roger that.
So you have all that.
Other units to bother?
And then
Okay.
the game itself is like, what is it, like $30 or something? I don't even know off the top of my head. It probably changes by
You are gonna pay me
by
for
whatever
this,
country
right?
you're in, but so it's like a $30 game. And then you compare that to like the $80 AAA title games that you get from companies. And then you've got like all these loot boxes or quote unquote surprise mechanics you have to pay for to actually get the
better be
depth of
good.
the game that you want.
Yeah.
And then, you know, within a couple weeks the game's done and you have no
Yes.
use for it anymore.
My bow is ready.
So it's really funny to contrast it with like a lot of independent
Gotcha.
games, like Oxygen not included. I have crazy number of hours in. Like, I don't have nearly as much in They Are Billions, but it's almost like endless
New
gameplay
task.
potential if you enjoy it. This game is so random. The game is very yeah. So well, on a survival map, they're very the maps are random. On the campaign mode, they're all planned maps. Put a veteran on a control group. How do you put
What?
well, I could pick them out
Gotcha.
here. Oh, yeah, you're right. I could do that. You're just going
You
to control
again.
too.
What? You are gonna pay me for this,
We
right?
use her for kiting.
Yeah.
This is a good sized squad, actually. We can do good and terrible things with this many archers. Okay, in the meantime, I really should expand out and try to capture this steel. So I'm going to demolish a couple wall... You know what? That was stupid. I should have built over here first. Since I'm gonna get wood back. There we go. We'll build a little opening. I'm gonna grab the grassy land that's over here because it's gonna be good for farming. They should be fine up here for a little bit to just pick away at zombies that run in at them. EA's been ripping off the customers for like 20 years. Well, it's not even just EA. I think it just has to do with... And don't get me wrong, like to a certain degree, I understand the nature of the business. Like, they're a publicly traded company. They have a responsibility to shareholders first and foremost, even generally above speaking their customers when you think about it. To build shareholder value. So they're always looking to wring every dollar out of every investment. So I get it.
Yes.
The train has
It's just
arrived at
that
the station.
the market for distribution of independent games has gotten to be so good.
Attention.
Here we
Building
go
And the
again.
creativity level that's there and the quality of what comes out relative to the price that you pay for it is so good
What?
that it
Yeah.
just outmatches the AAA industry now. That's why a lot of games you wait till they go on sale. Yeah.
This better
Okay,
be
we have
good.
this one. So this is the other entry point on the right hand side here where
What's
they can
up?
come in.
Any infected
We have
around?
this all cleared out right to the edge, which is great.
A new task.
Let's go back and
Sounds
secure this area. I'm gonna try and block
be
off
worse.
here. I might even go all the way across over to here and just take a massive swath of territory.
What do you want now?
Because everything that's in this
Whatever
upper
you
reach,
say. As long as you
we won't have to worry about waves of zombies. They always come in from the east or west on this map. More Tesla towers. We'll build out to here, I guess. And here.
A new task.
Our defenses are being attacked. The colony is under
Disagree. Their
attack.
methods are massively short-sighted. If you do not run your company for your customers, well, no.
The walls are under attack.
Remember though that they're not being run by people. They're probably not being run by gamers for the
Our
most part.
buildings are being attacked.
Uh-oh. Aww.
You are gonna.
I
pay
was
me
just
for
building
this,
those.
They are attacking
Alright, I
the
guess I should-
colony defenses.
Taste my arrows.
I should probably try to defend this stuff as I expand here instead of just letting it go to
Roger
the
that.
zombies.
Attention. Building completed.
I hope you're
My
not
mistake.
wasting my time. Faster than my bow.
Yeah, so like a company like EA, for example, I doubt the executives are gamers.
Arrived at the station.
They're just thinking about the stock prices and
Sounds
shareholder value.
interesting. It could be worse. My bow is.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying like that's where it goes. Like as a board or as a
Great.
CEO, they're gonna get crucified not on, hey, our customers were happy.
Yes.
They're gonna
Let
get
me put
crucified
arrow in
on
his
you
head.
didn't represent good
Great.
shareholder growth and you missed earnings expectations and we got punished in the stock market. Like it's just a different beast, right?
You again. Gotcha.
Why is Forager so addicting?
Straight
It's
to
almost
the
like a
heart.
mobile. It's almost like a mobile clicking game, right? You spend so much time
Yeah.
running around smacking stuff. Like that's all there is to do in the game, really. You smack things, build other things, so you can smack more
Sounds
things.
interesting.
It's
It could be worse.
a little weird.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yes. Tell me.
Let's
be
take
quick.
take out this Doom house here. Oh man, that was a small one. It smashed really quick.
Attention.
How far over can I build here before they're gonna punish me for trying to overreach again?
A new task.
All right, let's fall back and secure what
Sounds
I've taken here,
It could be worse.
and then I'll continue to clean out the map. The earlier we can wipe out the zombies in this map, the better. The point you're trying to make is that only trying to please shareholders will leave the... Oh, yeah, that's why their company's in trouble now, right? Too much focus on the shareholder over time. Yeah, ironically, if you take care of the customer, oftentimes it will take care of your revenue base, and then
Great.
Attention.
that isn't so much of an issue. But if you're
Okay.
looking at it from the wrong perspective as a CEO or whatever,
The train has arrived at the station.
stuff happens. We could build... Oh, no, I can't build across it. There must be a zombie there. Little zombie dude I can't see. Let's try and build another Tesla tower here so we can get a decent
What?
placement there, and we'll send some of our squad down here to
Gotcha.
get rid of Whatever's peeking in this corner. There you are. I saw you.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? You again.
I think I might connect across here so that I can... Yeah, I have room to do that. So I can leave a gap to run through here. Let's put a Tesla tower like right in here. Yeah, short-sighted vision sometimes. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like some of the, I almost feel bad for some of the people that develop those games.
You again.
Because
Yeah.
they're not the ones making the financial decisions like that. Their heart and soul goes into the game. Aw, man. Okay.
This better be good.
Half of you go up here and defend
Order,
this stuff because
retake.
I'm making all kinds of
Chase
mistakes
my
while I'm too
arrows.
busy talking. I'll get on my soapbox and just play the game.
You call that a plan? What?
Okay. As soon as this tower finishes, like so, we can build right across here. Now these two thick walls aren't going to be as strong as it would be otherwise if we went with angular walls where we can do triple thick. But it's something. Just Stewart with a super chat. Tesla towers seem like Protoss pylons. Yeah, it's a similar concept. It's a really common principle in these types of RTS games. Oops, what did I build that for? Sticks are made. Okay, get up here. Ooh, can I not get... Oh, I can't get through there. Tiny little gap here needs to be just a tiny bit wider.
Oh.
How about now?
Here we go
Can you go up there
again.
now? Yeah, that's what I want. I just want a little pathway they can run through. Okay, good.
You again.
I'm gonna leave...
What's up? Any
actually, I'll leave
infected
two of the
around?
veterans here.
This better be good. What? Roger that.
Because there's no
You
point
are gonna
leaving
pay me for this, right?
the weaker
What?
rangers on the wall.
Are you sure?
They can patrol right here.
You again.
Oh, where are you guys going?
What?
I don't know if I'll tell you to go up there, but all right, you go
are
be
gonna
you.
pay me for this,
No,
right?
don't shoot her.
Gotcha.
Bad click.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
No, they're not. They're just...
A new task.
It was merely a flesh
Yes.
wound.
What? Yeah.
Roger that.
Okay, I have all these towers here. I have lots of wood. I should try and build while I have the opportunity. Oops. Didn't mean to stop there.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Give me a gate so my rangers can get back inside.
So tired.
Okay, I have control of this. I really should set up a quarry here, but I just spent all my wood. Good. Good job, me. Challenge, archer towers along entire perimeter. That would be a lot of archer towers. I actually don't have that research unlocked in the campaign yet, so I can't build any archer towers. I have wood walls. That's it.
Okay.
Now, my wood walls have like plus 20% health or something, but
You are gonna pay me
still
for
not,
this, right? Gotcha.
still not
Roger
the most powerful defenses
What?
ever. Good evening. What have you missed? Tate BBX Shotter. We've been playing now for a little over an hour on this map. Actually, just about an hour because we had that stream hiccup right at the very beginning.
This better be good.
So we've been playing for around an hour or so, expanding fairly quickly. We've gotten through one wave. There's a second one coming on day 32, which is about 5 days out from where we are now. Ooh, I think they have just enough firepower to pick these off as they come in. Yeah, that should be all right. And that means I have room or time to build a quarry down here. I can get 5 there, 4 there. I think 5 is probably the most I'm going to get out of this little deposit. Yeah. Take my 5 and run. In the meantime, we can also build some fancy farmland down here. I love this, like, being able to, like, click the button and see the flat map. That is super handy. I don't know who came up with that feature, but that's a good one.
The colony is under attack.
Where?
A new task.
Oh.
Great.
Whenever I'm not, I'm telling you, it's the small
Okay.
batches of zombies. It's not the big ones. All right, patrol here.
Great.
And then over here, I should have enough wood to actually finish this wall off. Well, almost.
What do you want now?
They're fine up there.
Has arrived at the
Is there a max player unit limit? That's a good question. If there is, I haven't hit it. Your units are dependent on your food supply. or sorry, on your worker supply rather, and your workers are dependent on your food supply. So, you know, there's a limit in that sense, in that if you can't keep up with it, then obviously you can't do enough.
Building completed.
I'm gonna build another lumber mill, just because I'm spending wood at a pretty high rate right now to build walls and stuff. But I also want to upgrade the cottages to get my population up. We're only at 402, and before day 60, we need to get to population 800.
Building completed. Attention. Building
Just Stewart with the super chat. I hear the Benny Hill theme in my head when you use one of your troops to kite the zombies. Oh, there's a doom house up here. Okay, let's take all of you and go up here with them. Try to make short work of that doom house.
Gotcha.
Move. No, don't go that way.
Here we go again.
Go this way. Go the way we have cleared out.
But it's gonna cost you double.
Crazy units. Yakety sacks. Okay, we can build more of these in here. A little hunter cottage. We get 19 or 20. We'll go with the 20, I guess. 19 there. Can't quite get one over here. That's okay.
Attention. Building completed.
A new task.
Move in. Take them out.
They are trying to break through.
You get kudos for getting Fox to sing. Booyah. If you want to call that singing, then sure.
What?
I'll give you the kudos
Is
for
that
that.
all? So boring.
These walls are really in the way. I'm going to spend some wood and then break those ones because I don't like how they are. Okay, that's good there. I'm going to build a wall across here. I probably don't need to right now, but I figure it can't hurt too bad.
You are gonna pay
Our
me for
forces
this,
are in
right?
danger.
They're in danger. Oh, how badly in danger? Oh, they're in danger.
Okay.
Fall back.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Gotcha. Faster
Attention.
than my bow.
Building completed.
Okay.
The train has arrived at the station.
Between the eyes. Yeah.
Oh my god, I watched so much Benny Hill when I was a kid.
Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
And it wasn't in any way because it was sometimes close to adult content. No, not for that reason.
Yes.
Good amount of economy space in the north side. Only wave spawn locations are left and right. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I don't have like little zombies wander in. So I'm carving out big chunks of territory to control, so that I can build like lots of farmland and housing and that kind of stuff.
So tired. Last night was amazing.
Get that house destroyed so we can get out of here.
Sounds
Come
interesting.
on, just a little
It
bit
could
too
be
many.
worse. Yes.
This is kind of a tight kiting space in here. I'm not sure I
Roger
like this
that.
little tiny opening.
Okay.
All right, you're all good.
What? Great.
Gonna die of boredom. Someone be my friend. Aw, Brittany, that's not fair. that singing made your month. It's the little things, really. It's the little things. We're not looking for quality around here. We like all the silly, wacky stuff that doesn't represent quality. All right,
Any
this
tasks?
squad here I need to actually set up on patrol.
You call that a
There we go.
plan?
This group here I should have labeled
You are
as
gonna
Group
pay me
1.
for this, right? Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Kill them faster! Oh yeah, we're just smoking them now.
What?
Okay, more food,
Okay,
and
let's do
then
this.
I have a reasonable amount of power, but not a ton,
Better
so
be
we're
good.
gonna have to grab
Gotcha.
more.
What?
You guys go over,
Yes.
go clean out over here while I build some power. Okay, power generator, no room, no space for power. All right. Really? Just give me somewhere I can build it. There we go. What am I lacking? Why can't I build another one? Oh, I need wood. Wait a minute. Hey, look, I found wood. There we go. Now I can build another one. We have lots of room to build housing now, so getting to the 800 population should be relatively straightforward as long as I don't mess up. Iron and gold up there. Yep, little bits.
Yeah.
There's not really much space here for farmland, but if I can take this grass here, it would be good.
Attacked.
Oh,
Yes.
totally meant to put a patrol over there. I forgot.
My commander.
Let me put an arrow in his head.
All right, go get him. There's a few zombies there.
The walls are under attack.
Commander?
I need to start making some soldier troops too. I have
They
quite a
are
bit of
attacking
food.
the colony defenses.
Let's produce some soldiers. Oh, ran out of money. Of all things.
They are trying to break through.
Orders, sir.
Attention.
All right.
Building completed.
There we go. Much better.
Our defenses
What's
are
up?
being attacked.
Go give me the money back here. I need this stuff. The iron too,
Roger
actually.
that.
Give me this. Thank you. Now I can go back to building more soldiers. Which one did I run out of there? That'll give us a squad of 15 soldiers. That'll be pretty good.
You again. Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
There was gold in the house. Yeah, I just ran back and grabbed it.
The walls are under
Might
attack.
recommend a cottage on Massoon. Yeah. Upgrades. It's the actually. I kind of wish I had
Reporting for duty.
unlocked the warehouse because the wood is a real limiting factor right now.
Are you sure? My
I mean, there's more
bow
right here I can
is
grab.
ready. Great.
Oh, get up there!
Are you sure?
Move quickly.
Attention.
Okay.
Building completed.
Okay. More cottage upgrades. Out of wood again. I have a few lumber mills, but I'm spending wood faster than I can capture it. You want to hear an old gamer sing? Are you nuts? Cryptic doesn't sing on stream much, but you can hear him.
Building completed.
Oh, you linked my smule.
You are gonna
Reporting for
pay
duty.
me.
Bear in mind, I'm not. I have some really out of tune stuff on there.
Gotcha.
What I've noticed in, when I'm singing on that app is that I'm not always as in key as I thought I was. You ever hotkey your barracks? I find it helps me. Oh, actually, that's a really good idea.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
I'm always hotkeying units, and I never think to hotkey things like barracks. That's a good idea. Can you? No, you can't put them all. Control 8. We'll do that. If you have all of them selected at the same time and you choose to build a unit, does it build one in each of the three all at the same time? If so, that it would save me. That'd be a really good efficiency move for me. Off key's entertaining. Yeah, depending on the song.
Okay. But it's gonna cost you double.
Oh, it does. Okay, good. Yeah, that's a really good efficiency. Then I should totally do that more often.
Straight to the heart. Okay.
Yeah, these rangers are just
It's gonna cost you double.
slaying everything out here. This is awesome.
Roger that.
When I was trying this before I had done upgrades and stuff to get the cottages and what have you, I kept having to expand way out there to try to find more and more excuse me, more and more resources. And I was trying to get like all the way up to that tree line at the top just so that I could have enough places to
Better
build
be good.
like food
Sounds
production. It was
interesting.
awful.
It could be worse. Faster than my bow. Great.
Sometimes it breaks and it doesn't. Well, I mean, even if it does it most of the time, that's
Attention. Building
Reporting for
completed.
duty.
better than
Roger that.
all the individual clicking I tend to do. Am I the only one who wants to hear a Dalek shout? I'm just a teapot, short and stout. All right,
Sure.
maybe. I'd never really considered that myself, but sure. Oh no, our invasion plans are foiled. Stairs.
Are
Reporting
there
for
other
duty.
units to bother?
The train has arrived at the station.
We have one day until the next swarm comes in. Let's build more of these. I can't tell how many I'm building now, but that's the one thing that lacks. When you click on this, it doesn't show you what's in the queue. That's okay though. I always do that. You can do the same with your tents. Double click them all. Okay, then. Oh yeah. To do the
They're
upgrades, I mean.
approaching from the east.
No, from the east again. Shoot faster. Okay, let's go back down. We're gonna grab all of these guys. It'll be, they can be number 2. We'll send them over to here.
Come on.
I am gonna leave this group here and put them on patrol.
Yeah.
Do I have a unit stuck inside my wall? I do. Get out of there.
Great.
Oh my gosh, honestly.
Reporting for duty.
You again.
Oops, nope, don't chase. Go down here.
Okay.
Do your patrol thing. Okay, I had a few more of these guys form up, so let's send them over here too. I need to get hold of these archers and get them out of here.
More hordes. Whatever you say. As
You got
long
work
as
to
you
do.
pay me.
Go shoot some zombies.
Yeah.
Okay, what I don't know is yet where they're gonna come in, so we'll see where the arrow pops
A
up.
new task. Are you sure?
In the meantime, I'll try to upgrade more tents. Good job, you managed to build dupe archers. They're building themselves into walls. At least they don't suffocate like they do in Oxygen Not Included. Okay, they're gonna be at the lower wall.
What?
So this group go down there.
For duty.
Boring.
This group come up here.
Are there other
This
units
patrol
to
can head
bother?
down here, and so can these guys.
Buildings.
You are going to pay me for this, right? A new task.
Tell
Okay,
me.
you guys get down here.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
That's a lot of zombies.
All right.
Get into shooting positions.
Attack!
Oh, man, they're already breaking walls. This might be a little tight, actually. Oh my, okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh. How much wood do I have? I have a reasonable amount of wood, but not a stellar amount. I just need a way to fall back.
You are going to pay me for this, right?
Reporting for duty.
Fall back! Fall back! Fortunately, the soldiers are a little bit more armored, so they can kind of take a little bit of a beating, but... Oh good, it actually split the force. They were too busy hitting the wall over there. It's gonna hurt a little. Oh, one of them died. No, leave my fishing shack alone!
Is everything okay?
Okay, we survived the wave. That was messy, though. Why did you miss the mission? You had to do 3-layer walls.
Let's go.
I did have a 3-layer wall on the angled spot there, but these ones here, not so much. Okay.
Waiting on orders.
We're alive. That was messy, though.
What do you want now?
That did not exactly go as
Are
planned.
you sure?
I gotta rebuild. I can't rebuild until this thing rebuilds, so I should probably give... Well, you know, let's take all... I don't have a use for these guys at the moment anyway. We'll send them down here. Hands off the bait, Mr. Zombie Man. Do 2 walls at a gap and a 3rd wall. Yeah, that would work in here, I guess. For these spots. Like that. Going diagonally, you can do 3 walls. It's not a problem that way. It's, okay, like so. The tricky part is the track that's in the middle, so you have to use gates so the train can get through. Why can't I build there? Oh, I ran out of materials. Never mind. It's a material thing. He's a material girl.
The train has arrived at the station.
Okay, you guys get up here.
Gotcha.
Sovereign Brax with the super chat. Heard your pup on the They Are Billions and the annoyed silence. Oh, had a chuckle. I thought I edited that out. It's good that I didn't swear or anything. Stake traps, I don't have them researched. That wall in the middle of town probably isn't needed. Oh, this one down here? Probably not. It's not so much in the way at the moment though, so I'm gonna leave it just in case. If they happen to breach this upper area, this gives me a fallback position that I can reinforce. But you're probably right. Most likely I won't need it. I'm just being a little bit on the overprotective side at the moment.
Attention. Building completed.
This can go. Give me more wall here. How thick can I build these? No. I think it's right at the bend of a track. Oh, I can do those 3 thick. That's awesome. I just can't build a wall there. Maybe I got
Just
people
tell
in the
me
way.
what to do.
Nope. really is just a wall thing. All right. Well, whatever.
Any orders?
Okay, good. We'll put a couple soldiers on patrol down here since I sent all my archers away.
Do you need me?
They can patrol right here.
On your orders.
The rest of you
Any
guys can go up
orders?
here.
You again. Sounds
You can join this
interesting.
patrol.
It could be worse. This better be good.
Roger that.
The train has arrived.
Don't edit out the pupper. Oh, well, I was trying to record, and the dog decided at that moment she wanted to start barking like crazy. I thought I got it all.
Oh, more orders.
So that the recording I did for the video I uploaded earlier today for They Are Billions, I had to record it in like 3 parts because I kept getting interrupted, and then I got blown up a couple times. It was just it was kind of a headache to record that one.
Great.
I got interrupted by the dog. I got interrupted by the
Straight to
kids.
the
I got
heart.
exploded a few times. It was it was good times. It was
Yeah.
great.
My bow is ready.
Okay, this is clear over here. Man, this map's we've almost wiped it out.
Right.
I mean, aside for the ones that continue to wander in, because they're sort of an ongoing problem. Let's keep upgrading. We're at population 518 of the 800 goal.
You again.
Don't bother recording, just stream midday instead. That's not always an option, Durgan. Plus, there's games that I I want to play that aren't necessarily all that streamable.
Attention.
I'm trying to develop 2 lines of content too, like stuff that I stream and do live,
Roger that.
and then other stuff that I can upload, because the live streams are not as clickable as regular videos are.
What?
Predominantly because of the length and stuff. So when streams are being recommended to people, they don't get clicked as much as a normal video does sometimes. What's the time code for the pub? I have no idea.
Gotcha.
I thought I got it all out of there, so I actually have no clue.
Yes.
Wish you could have found the last 10 Empire Points. I found it when I was editing the video.
Okay.
It was on that. There was like a bottle on the floor next to the circular desk
The train
near
has
where
arrived at
the
station.
objective was.
Let me put an arrow in his head.
I swear I went over that thing with a fine-tooth comb with my
Gotcha.
pointer, and I actually saw in the editing that at one point it did light up when it was on that table, and I missed it.
You call that a plan?
Updated only tutorials, please.
Right.
Actually, I plan to update those after the
Yes.
1.0 edition comes out in July.
Yes.
It didn't seem to be worth it to update them at this point. Let's expand out here so I can have secondary lines of defense again.
You again.
I have a lot of veterans now. That's good.
Okay. Let's do
These
this.
ones can patrol here.
You again. Yeah.
We'll put these ones up here to patrol.
Gotcha.
Oh, look, we found zombies.
What?
And then
Roger
these ones
that.
can come in here to take this territory to expand for more farmland. Because I am going to need more food. Failed to notice the thing on my screen. Yeah, good old observant. So what you need is a stream highlights reel.
This
Yeah,
better
I
be
mean,
good.
probably.
Gotcha.
Building
It's-
Let me
it's-
put an arrow in his head.
I've noticed with Elgato, though, when I'm recording over long periods of time, the sound in the video gets
Yes.
out of sync. So if I try to record like a long stream as a video that I can edit down later, it ends up awful. It's so much work to try to get it all to line up again. So I haven't really been doing that. And when you download them off of YouTube, the quality degrades.
You again. Great.
Okay, so I can split this group in
You're gonna
half.
pay me for this, right?
We'll put this half over here on patrol,
Yeah. What?
and this
What do
half
you
over
want?
here on
They are
patrol.
trying to break through.
Great.
And then we'll build a bunch of farms in here. Look at my last comment. It's a great pro tip that would be very helpful for you. Pro tip I learned from watching a streamer play Nightmare Campaign. Take your archers and pick the patrol button and draw a line
The train has arrived
into
at
the zombies
station.
are unknown. Watch what happens. They wander out that way and shoot stuff.
Yes.
I do tend to actively control them probably more than I should. Okay. Well, we got a couple upgraded. Why didn't these ones upgrade? Oh, I ran out of food. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. We can do farmland out here now. Ooh, 62. That's pretty good. 64 if I go there, so we'll take that. The next closest one I need another Tesla tower for.
Attention. Building completed.
There we go. It's like magic.
Better
Why
be good.
are you guys hanging out there? Oh, what did I do?
Yeah.
I must have misclicked them somehow. I thought I put them on patrol here, but I didn't. Yeah, that's better. Oh, good thing, too. Just in time to shoot a zombie. Fox, why do you do this? Why do I do what? Why you never min-max space available? Because I don't need to, Durgan. I only have to get to population 800.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Just grab the archers from defense of the farm expansion. No, I have one patrol here. I have one patrol here to kind of block
Building
anything that wanders in. And then down here I was going to do wall expansion. So I think we're okay. Oops. I think I just used up all my... Yeah, I used up all my wood again. You take like 3 extra resources with the cost of potentially another whole building that could give you +5 or +... I mean, I guess. Probably drop another farm where that wall is in the middle of the base.
Attention.
Right here?
Building completed.
Yeah, yeah, we get like 42 there if I build one there. We could build another one over here. 58, 56, 60. Actually, I want to set this up on more soldier units. Just ran out of gold, though. Or did I?
Task.
Give me the gold.
Gotcha.
500. That's a good chunk of gold sitting there. Good lord.
Great.
All right. Sweet. $30, 48 over here. We'll do that. Okay, time to start just... I'm gonna build a bunch of housing out here, I think. At least I would if I had the resources.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, AFK a lot.
Attention.
There's no turns in the zombie
Building
apocalypse.
completed.
Yeah. Okay, more cottages.
Attention. Building completed.
Give me all the cottages. We gotta get our population up now. Day 38. It used to be day 50, I think, was where this mission ended, and they bumped it up, I think, to 60.